All right, boys and girls, what is going on? The Corvette ZR1 keeps shattering records, keeps breaking records one after another one. And this time around, it did it on 5 of America's top best tracks. Let's get into it. Let's get the party started. We have a lot to cover. All right, boys and girls, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. If you guys are rocking with the content, hit that thumbs up and then subscribe for your boy. Let's keep on rocking. We are on the way to 20,000 subscribers. Couldn't have done it with you guys. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you and love you guys for subscribing to the channel. So what is going on, boys? The Corvette ZR1 isn't officially out. We do know that it has an MSRP of $174,000, and we do know that, and we do know that it hit the Papenburg Oval in Germany, and it tracked and it clocked 233 miles per hour as a top speed, for making it one of the fastest or the fastest Corvette ZR1 ever to be made. Well, this time around, Chevy has taken it on 5 of America's best track. We're talking about Road of America, Road of Atlanta, VIR Full Course, the Grand Course, and Watkins Glen. And get this, the drivers behind the wheels were GM employees and engineers, where it broke a bunch of records. We have an article here from Motor One. We're going to be covering it. I'm going to be playing some of the videos up here that were uploaded from Chevy and their YouTube channel, where you guys can see the track. If you guys want to actually see those videos more in depth, then you can head over to the Chevy channel, to the Chevrolet YouTube channel, and you can see them all. So let's get into it. It says Chevrolet has unleashed the ZR1 on 5 of America's best track. The ones that I mentioned before, I'm going to be posting up this time up here. This is the one where we can see in Road of America, it did 208, Atlanta 122. In VIR, I did 147 at the full course, 232 at the grand course, and 152 in Watkins Glen. So the ZR1 shattered the Porsche 911's GT3 RS Road of America lap time by a full 5 seconds. That is insane. At 2:13. With Corvette lead vehicle dynamic engineer Brian Wallace behind the wheel. And Brian had to say, "I went in with a stretch goal because that's what racers do," said Brian, where he was being interviewed by GM News. "I said I know I could get a 210, but a 209 is completely different. I hadn't driven the car at Road of America before, but I knew the track well. I knew where I wanted to place the car in every corner on the track. I knew where the challenges were when dialing in that extra speed I had going into corners. Compared to my previous trips on Road of America, I had to back off my brake markers everywhere. In the ZR1, they come up so damn fast." Brian Wallace's track is the one that I'm going to be playing up top. There's obviously 5 tracks, so you guys could go check out. Now, Chris Barber, the Chevrolet's lead development engineer, broke the GT2 RS record at Road of Atlanta by 2 seconds. And he said, "It's pretty incredible to be much faster than a Corvette that was already so fast," he says. "I drove the track in our simulator a few times to get an idea. We knew we had a very, very good shot at beating the record. The hope was to destroy it, and that's exactly what they did." Now, this one is the one that it's mind-boggling to me. So, meanwhile, in the VIR Grand Course, Global Vehicle Performance Manager Aaron Link took the ZR1 and outgunned the $1.2 million McLaren Xena by 2 seconds. I mean, if you don't want to say this is the best bang for your buck vehicle ever, this is exactly it. We have to remember it is a twin turbo 5.5 liter flat plane crank V8. The ZR1 makes 1,064 horsepower, 828 feet-pound of torque, and it does a 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds with a top speed of 233. Now, when it comes to the MSRP, let's talk a little bit about it. And let's talk a little bit about the models that were the ones that ran at the track. So the cars that set the record, because people want to know what models those were and which ones were the ones that did it. The cars that set the record were equipped with the optional ZTK performance package, which costs an extra $1,500. Again, if you're buying this Corvette and the MSRP is $174,000, having this extra $1,500 package, it's not even a question for you. It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. Before adding the mandatory carbon package, that option adds an extra high downforce rear wing, front dive planes, a tall hood Garnier lip, stiffer springs, and stickier tires, which are the Michelin Pilot Sport 2R ZP tires. Now, Don't mind the tires, because yes, those are the tires that are going to come from factory, but you can obviously always upgrade those tires because they are going to waste, and you could probably clock in a better time if you're that good of a driver. Now, the MSRP for the vehicle as we speak, and when I said it in the beginning of the vehicle, the exact number is $174,000, $995. So with that being it, which makes it pretty much the most expensive Corvette ever, but it's also the most potent Corvette ever. Once you start adding things up, you're going to get well over that $200 mark. That is also another video I got coming up, which is we're going to talk about the options and what you can get for this vehicle, because this is insane. So officially the ZR1 hasn't hit the street, but it's breaking records, it's shattering records everywhere. 233 at the Papenburg Oval in Germany, now at Road of Atlanta, Road of America, at VIR, at Watkins Glen. It is doing it all, and it's here, and it's setting the mark for anyone that ever has his doubts on buying this vehicle. This is the one for you. If you have the wallet for it, the ZR1 to me is the best bang for your buck. Anyways, boys, if you guys are rocking with the content, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe for your boys. I'll see you guys on the next one.